This statement is just a statement of what is. Yeah, by the way, when a government suspends constitutional protections, if they do that indefinitely, that's actually bad for the people. It's actually bad for the people if they suspend constitutional protections. So maybe that's all we need to consider. Real quick, he says, it is hard to know what future Gorsuch imagines. Is it hard to know? I mean, you have dystopia, you have tyrannical regimes all over the globe. Look at Venezuela. Look at Nicaragua. Look at Russia. Look at China. Look at North Korea. Look at Cambodia. Look at Vietnam. Look at Sri Lanka. Look at fucking Singapore, right? I mean, some of these places are better off than others, but they all have these insane restrictions. And people who live there live in terror of their governments because they don't have. Look at Australia. Yeah. I was talking more long-term ones, but Australia is a great short-term example too. Hard to know what future he imagines. The one where you can't here, let me help you. What's your fucking name? Kopelman. Let me help you, Kopelman. Here's the future he imagines. It's one where the government has never ended its COVID state of emergency and can inject you by force with whatever it wants because it says it's an emergency. That's the future he imagines. It's not hard to imagine. It's literally here. It's literally here right now. You don't have to imagine. Just go outside. Just open your eyes like, damn. When he wrote that, COVID-19 was killing 1,000 Americans every day. Yeah, I'm sorry, but your constitutional rights don't stop because people die. In fact, your constitutional rights exist through people dying because they're rights, not privileges, not licenses, not grants from the government. They're rights given to you by God, nature's God, by the creator, by Vishnu, by Arby's. It doesn't matter who gave you the rights. You have them by very merit of your birth. By surviving the abortion mill, you spewing yourself out down your mom's natural slip and slide, suddenly you get all these rights, and you get them no matter what. That's the one thing that separates America from everywhere else on the damn planet, is that you made it out. You made it out. You kicked your way past those labia and you fell out into the earth screaming. And because of that, we go, yeah, this guy did it. This guy made it. Now he gets to speak. He gets a gun if he wants one. We can't put soldiers in his house. He has a right to security in his persons, property, and papers. He has the right to due process. We can't just kill him or lock him up. He has a right to an attorney because if we try and kill him and lock him up, someone smarter than his dumbass who got in that situation gets to argue on his behalf. Those things we give them. We don't even give them to you. We just recognize that they exist because you made it out. You got out of that uterine prison. Let's go full men's rights here. You busted out of that uterus jail. And so you get these things. You survived Planned Parenthood. You made it. Doesn't matter at this point. You could be abandoned. You could be adopted. You could be sold into some sort of trafficking and escape. Anything that you're going to get those rights. You're going to have them. They were instilled in you. They're woven into your DNA. USA does that, or at least it did. At least it's supposed to. And it does that no matter how many people die, no matter how many old people you cough on or whatever, you get to keep that. Because if you don't get to keep that, then you never had it in the first place.
Come on, honey, we can make it. The border is only a few more feet.
I can't go any further. This baby is coming out now.
No, not yet. If we don't make it to the border, our baby won't be born in America, and he'll never be president. My son is going to be born in the United States of America, and he's going to be president, and on his first day in office, he's going to declare war on Canada for making their goddamn GPS maps so confusing.
Please proceed to the route, eh? If you're lost, just follow a moose. They're always going somewhere nice.
Yeah! I've got it!
glad to help out, eh?
Listen, Barbara, when I tell you to push, I want you to give it everything you've got.
Wait, what?
We've only got one shot at this, Barbara. Ready? 1, 2, 3, push!
It's why we still get to travel when travel is inherently dangerous. Travel is horrifically dangerous to a human, by the way. Has been forever. One of the riskiest things you can do is go somewhere. You're leaving your territory that you know. You're introducing yourselves to all sorts of dangers and variables, most notably other people, and other people are broken. It's why you still get to own property. By the way, owning property is probably the second most dangerous thing you can do after leaving your property. You still get to own it. Even though on your own property, you're exposed to myriad hazards. Try doing the dishes. Try doing the dishes with music on and trip over the dishwasher. More people die from that. More people die from their dishwasher than die from rifles. But you still get to own your house. It's insane. These people are crazy. This is why the founder said, hey, you know what? Some weirdo, I had a vision. Some weirdo named Kopelman is going to, in the future, he's going to argue that people shouldn't have rights because someone else died. That sounds stupid. We better take these things and write them down like, look, you might be restricting some rights, but these ones you don't get. Like, we're going to just write these down so you realize, no, we really mean it. We really mean it here. That's what they did. They took that stuff out of the democratic process. They took that away from the weasels like Kopelman.